You ever Googled yourself, man? Googling yourself is always a fucking mistake, dude, because that's when you notice that there's someone out there with your fucking name, with your exact goddamn name, living a more interesting life than you. What the fuck is up? This is the Constant State of Annoyance podcast, and I am your host, George Blaha. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for misclicking. I'm just glad you're here, that you're on my link. This is my link. You look up, and that shit is mine. Out of all the links that you could be in, out of all the fun links that you could just jerk off to, dude. Okay, there are links out there that have a lot of fun stuff, dude. There are links out there that have nudes. They contain nudes of your first grade teacher, dude. Okay? Now, for some reason, you used to jerk off to her when you were in 8th grade. Why were you jerking off to first grade memories? It's beyond me, you fucking weirdo. But there are fucking links out there that contain all that fun and amazing shit. But no, you're in my link. And for that, I fucking appreciate it. I'm happy. And if you went down a rabbit hole and you're like, why the fuck am I here? There's this random mustachioed, lost 23-year-old just screaming into a mic. Give me 5 fucking minutes, dude. Just give me 5 minutes, man, please. Just come on, just 5 minutes of your time, please. Come on, can you spare 5 minutes? I'm wasting those 5 minutes if you already gave them to me. Oh, man. Have you ever Googled yourself? You've ever done that, dude? You ever done that mistake? You've ever Googled yourself? I Googled myself. My name is George Blaha. By the way, I'm your host. This is the Constant State of Annoyance podcast. I don't know if I already said that. I think I did. I'm on a lot of coffee, dude. Like, life is going fast, dude. Fuck the past. Fuck the future. I'm in the present zone, dude. Fucking hopped out on coffee, dude. I'm jiggling all nervous and shit. You ever Googled yourself, man? Googling yourself is always a fucking mistake, dude. Because that's when you notice that there's someone out there with your fucking name, with your exact goddamn name, living a more interesting life than you. There is someone out there doing more, being more, with your same fucking code, dude. Because that's all a name is, dude. That's your code. That's your link on the world. You share this link, and they're doing better than you, man. In the game that is George Blaha, there's someone out there who's a newscaster, dude. He's a newscaster. He's making, I had to check his net worth. He is making $100,000 to $1 million a year, dude. Out of the George Blaha game, he has the high score. He holds the high score in the George Blaha game of life, dude. And it's pretty funny because he's a sportscaster and I'm a failing podcaster. Us George Blahas love to talk. You've ever noticed that? You ever noticed how people with the same names act the same way, dude? Super similar. They're similar people. It's just like how all Jasenias have kids that they can't afford. They cannot. All Jasenias have kids that they can't afford. I said afford. A4 arm. All Jasenias have kids that they can't afford, dude. I had to say it again for the podcast clip. They can't afford it, dude. And they all have their eyebrows done. All Jasenias, dude. They all have their eyebrows done. They all have those, like, fuck you eyebrows. You ever seen those women, dude, that do their eyebrows? And they always have aggro eyebrows. They always get aggro eyebrows. They never get those, like, understanding, like, just give me a hug eyebrows. They're all super aggro, dude. Every woman that does their eyebrows, they always put them in attack mode, and I don't know why. It's fucking intimidating. I will give you that, man. Like, as an employer, like, I would not want to give you 70 cents to my male employee's dollar because you look intimidating. Yeah, take the whole dollar that you deserve, lady. You know? I don't know if it's just like part of this, like, yeah, we're women and we're a powerful movement, but it works, man. It works. You all look intimidating. I'll give you that, man. I remember the first time I saw one of those, like, done eyebrows. I thought, the first time I saw it, I saw a cop, a female cop with those eyebrows. And I since it was the first time I saw him, I thought that she was a fucking genius, dude. I thought that she was a G. She was a G. Like, I thought that she legitly did those eyebrows on purpose since it was the first time I saw them. I thought that she, like, thought her way into, like, people respecting her in her job because she's a cop. She has to, like, enforce the law. She has to look intimidating. And she got those aggro, fuck you eyebrows on purpose just to be better at her job. And I'm like, that's fucking genius. But then I noticed that it was like a fashion trend. And, you know, she's not as smart as I thought she was. You know, she's just a trashy cop. She's just a trashy cop. And I'm here thinking that she's a fucking genius, bro. But they're scary, dude. I gotta give you that, man. Those fuck you eyebrows, oof. I don't know if I could ever date someone with those aggro eyebrows. I can't date someone with those aggro eyebrows, dude. Because whenever they're walking towards you, like, they have that, oh, I just discovered that you're active on Tinder, motherfucker, eyebrows, dude. Like, she's walking up to you, dude, with a lot of power and female Latina spice and swag, and then she's accompanying that fucking powerful Latina energy with those eyebrows. I feel like I'm fucked. I feel like I did something. You know, you caught me. I couldn't. I also don't like those eyebrows because whenever I see women with those eyebrows, like, aggressively fumbling in their fucking purse, I feel like they're going to pull out their pepper spray. And now I'm the one fearing for my life. Like, calm down. I don't know who did what. I didn't shoot you a look, okay? Don't season my eyeballs, por favor. Jesus Christ. Those eyebrows are aggressive, dude. You know, if we're ever going to live in this world that these, like, super weak soy boys want to live in, of like, oh my God, you committed a microaggression, those eyebrows are microaggressive. I'll have to give you that, man. You cannot walk around campus with those, dude. All these liberal soy boys are gonna be trembling in their fucking, I don't know what shoes they wear. I don't hang around them. I don't hang around them. Those type of, like, super overly sensitive people, I don't hang around them, dude. I opted out of college. I live in a weird place. I live around a lot of cows, dude. Like, the most soy boy thing, and it's ironic because, you know, cows don't have soy inside of them. It's just cows, dude. Cows are the most peaceful fucking animals, man. You ever looked at a cow? I feel like cows don't have the energy to defend themselves. They don't have that aggro energy, you know? Cows don't have the energy to, like, fight back. That's what I've always seen a cow, dude. Like, that's why we milk them dry. We hook them up to these machines. You know, they walk around with, like, super sore titties to the point that they don't want to give milk to their babies because they've been working 8-hour shifts of milk giving. We've capitalized fucking cows, dude. They don't fight back. They don't know how to. They don't have the energy. Bulls do. Bulls have that Toro energy, dude. Yeah, bulls could fight back, but not cows, man. Not cows. I wonder if farmers, you know, like, if cows would get more respect if we gave them those, like, fuck you eyebrows. Those, like, fuck you trashy eyebrows, dude. Like, farmers just painted those eyebrows on their fucking livestock. Maybe they will not be tilted as much, dude, by your fellow teenage hooligan. Who knows? Maybe. My point is that everyone called Jasenia has those eyebrows. That's my fucking point, guys. Everyone with the same name acts the same, looks similar. You know, like, there's no handsome Manolo, dude. All Manolos look goofy, but people like them for some reason. You know what I mean? They're all goofy looking, but they have a lot of friends. There's people out there that don't have a lot of friends and look goofy, and it's because they look goofy. But oh God, I don't know. My point being that there's someone called George Blaha, and when I Google him, I'm not the one that appears. And that bothers me. That bothers me. He's 74 years old. Hurry up and die already, okay? Hurry up and die. Become forgettable. Stop being memorable. Become forgettable, and I want to take that top Google slot. I'm coming for your position, George Blaha. I'm coming for that top slot on Google, you fucking bitch. Hurry up and drop, dude. Hurry up and fucking drop. Sportscaster, who gives a fuck? Says the podcaster with like 15 listens per episode with heartburn. I don't know. Maybe if I occupy the top slot on Google, maybe that will fill the void. Hey, maybe. I don't know. But I gotta try. You know what would actually fill the void? I know, I thought about this. What would actually fill the void? What would actually fill the void is like, instead of a sex bot, I think I need a dad bot. You know, I need like this very vivid cyborg that like, it doesn't look creepy, that I could throw a football around, and that is programmed to say, I'm proud of you, sport. You know? If I'm around this thing, I play sports with it, you know, we play catch for a little while. This thing just says for like the 100th time, I'm proud of you, sport. Like maybe that could fill the void. Maybe. I don't need a sex robot, man. I don't need a sex robot. And maybe what would actually fill the void is like actually cloning my dad and then putting this like fetishized version of who I thought my dad was into that fucking clone, you know? Like this nice person that helped others. But in reality, he was like a fucking angry, you know, mild alcoholic person that would just scream at traffic and scream at his family, you know? I'm an angry guy because of him, dude. You know? I don't remember a lot of his outbursts, but that's what's most talked about him. He didn't scream a lot around me. I think he kept it in because I saw him once a year during the summer in a timeshare in Florida, you know? And he would still like scream at traffic, you know? I think he called me a bitch a couple of times. Maybe. maybe that's who my inner monologue is, you know? But maybe if like, okay, number one, I don't think I'll feel comfortable if I live in the era where we are cloning ourselves. Like, I feel like it would be cool. I would like to live in a time where we are cloning ourselves, but just for like spare parts, you know? Like, I could pay like $100,000 and then like maybe, I don't know, $5,000 a year for maintenance fees to have like a clone of myself just floating in a tank, you know? And whenever I need like a lung, a kidney, like spare parts, I want a cloned biological version of myself, but just for spare parts and blood, you know, for whenever I need it. Because obviously I want to take that top slot on Google. I want to be better than George Blaha, the sportscaster. Oh my God, the guy dribbling the ball, put the ball in the hole. Anyone could do that, you old wrinkly shaking bitch, you know? Oh look, I'm looking at a moment and narrating it. Fuck you, dude. You know? And you're occupying the top slot. You have the top score of George Blaha. I'm coming for that slot, dude. Am I a little cocky? Maybe. But I want that slot, dude. I want it hard, man. I want it bad. All he does is narrate. I create. Does that make me better? Maybe, but it makes me stupid for trying. All you have to do is be a sly talker and be a nice observer, and then you occupy the top slot, the high score of being George Blaha. My point being that I would be comfortable if we got to the point in like technology where we could clone ourselves and just have spare parts, you know, just yank a kidney if I need it. You never know. But I wouldn't be comfortable if I don't think I'm not going to be able to see that in my lifetime. But if we could like clone like carbon copies of ourselves that our own consciousness is there, you know, I hope we don't get to that because people are going to start cloning themselves. They're going to start fucking themselves. People out there, you know, those people who are like, I love me for me. Those people who love themselves a little bit too much, you know? Those people who aren't self-critical enough, but they just love loving themselves, those people are going to clone each other and they're going to marry themselves, dude. That's going to happen. They're going to fight for their rights, you know? There's going to be like banners. All the progressives are going to be on their side. But you know what? That's fucking weird, dude. Why are you fucking yourself, dude? There's no one more amazing than me. Come on, dude. Come on. If Elon Musk isn't fucking his own self, you don't deserve to be fucking your own self. You're a forklift driver with too many opinions. That's all you are. There's no way a forklift driver could fucking afford to clone himself just to fuck himself, dude. Like a clone carbon copy that he could fuck. Oh, or maybe it's like smartphones. Like no one thought that everyone's going to have an iPhone. No one thought that everyone was going to have a BlackBerry. Like a BlackBerry was supposed to be a lizard people thing. A lizard people exclusive thing. But then they realized, dude, we could market to these fucking sheep. We could market to these sheep. We could market to them via these fucking rectangles that they're going to be addicted to. And they did. And that's how they won. And they got more money out of us. And you know what? Good for them. I respect. It's evil, but I respect the hustle and the ingenuity of the lizard people. I respect it. Is it evil and is it wrong? Yes. Because they knowingly do it. But I respect the hustle. I respect a grinder. But what was I talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would be comfortable with that level of cloning if we got to the point of cloning where we create conscious carbon copies of ourselves. You know, I don't think it'll be weird, dude. It'll be fucking weird. People would be like taking strands of hair of their boss and then cloning their boss and then like torturing their boss in their basement. Like I think, yeah, it would get a little out of control. The cycles would get cycles. The sex maniacs would become very crazy. Dude, there would be people out there that would clone themselves just to tag team their wife. Man, shit's gonna get insane, dude, if we're able to clone ourselves. If we ever get to that point, I wouldn't clone myself to have sex with. I wouldn't. I would never clone myself to have sex with because I know who I am. Okay? Like, I do work out. I do look good. I'm sort of cute, you know? I'm fun to look at. But I cheat. I skip leg day. So my ass is underdeveloped. So, you know, I'm an ass guy. I cheat on leg day. I know who I am, dude. Like, I can't with that scrawny, starving ass that I have, dude. Like, I look good, but my ass looks like it needs to take an insure, dude. I skip leg day a lot. It's a fucking problem. I gotta quit it. I gotta get on my game, dude. That's why I'm not a lizard person, and that's why I don't have the high score of the George Blaha category, of the George Blaha game of life. I like my name, though, but I want the top slot. I do, and I'm trying to do things to become a better person. I really am. I'm trying to just, you know, I'm doing that self-help shit. I'm going to be honest. It's there's a lot of weird places of self-help. Like recently, I went to this Puerto Rican non-Fap in-person meeting, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm on that shit, dude. I'm on the non-Fap shit, bro. I tried it out, and I tried it out to the point that I wanted to meet other people who are doing the same thing in the Puerto Rican circuit. The Puerto Rican circuit of non-Fap, dude. And those people are fucking odd, man. They're weird. We went to this field in the middle of nowhere. All of us non-Fappers. We went to this field in the middle of nowhere. And we did this bonfire where everybody was just burning Playboy magazines. We're just burning Hustlers, Playboys, just fucking porn magazines. That's how we kept that fire alive. It was a huge fire. There was like hundreds of us. It was fucking odd. 100 men in a field that don't touch each other, that just decide to not touch themselves. Just, you know, meet in a field and start burning porn magazines. The funny thing is that none of these people have been affected by the porn magazine industry. They're all affected by internet porn, dude. Like, this is all for show. All these people collect all these magazines to just meet once a month in a field in the middle of nowhere to burn these fucking porno magazines and mingle. That's all they do. They burn porn and mingle. These no-fap people are fucking wild. They're weird, dude. And it's not only that, but before entering, these people are legit. These are real No Fap enthusiasts. For you to be able to enter this event, there are bouncers and shit. They have to weigh your balls, dude. Oh, boy. They have to weigh your balls to know that you are actually an ex-rub-and-tugger, dude. Yeah, dude. It's insane. And then when the fire's at its peak, dude, the fucking cult leader of the Don't Touch Yourself movement says, brothers, release your testicles. And everyone takes their balls off. This is my first meeting. I'm nervous. I take my balls off. I don't take my balls off. I take my balls out of my pants. Just your balls. You leave your dick in. And then this weird, like, non-fap cult leader says, just let your balls soak in the heat. Let them understand what is happening. Let them understand that your testicles don't control you. You control it. You take that energy that it provides you and you put it into more fucking useful. Oh shit, the mic just fell. Useful things. Okay, you steer the direction of this energy. You're the captain of your own ship that is fueled by the testosterone provided by your testicles. I've always believed that, like, no, this is real. I've always believed that, like, non-fap. No, okay, I didn't go to the field. That would be fucking fun, though. If there was, like, I would love, like, a no-fap con, dude, and everyone with just, like, bloated testicles just meets up, dude. Just meets up. And you're like, dude, and they start bragging about their achievements after not touching themselves, after undergoing this placebo effect. I admit it. Not jerking off is probably a placebo effect. But it's a placebo that's worked for me, you know? It's less commitment than religion because, like, religious people, like, they're not supposed to jerk off. But religious people would be like, wow. Like, when I tell them, because I'm kind of open about this. When I tell them that I don't jerk off, they're like, whoa, you don't jerk off? And then I tell them, whoa. You wake up early every Sunday? Like, dude, it's a different hustle. You know, for me, it requires less commitment. I don't want to wake up and go to a building on my day off. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I've always believed, like, as a kid, I've always believed that, like, not jerking off has been the way to go. Like, I never jerked off before exams. I always knew that it was bad, dude. I always knew that it was, like, a bad idea because I feel like every time I jerk off, like, you do feel more relieved by stress, but it does kill this, like, ooga instinct in you to just want to be better, dude. Because the better you are, the higher status you are in this fucking hierarchy that is life, and this competition that is being human, because it's a competition. I'm telling you, I want to be on the top slot when you Google George Blaha. That's where I want to fucking be. You know? And I feel like it kills that ooga. I want to be on the top competitive instinct, dude. Because you're just, like, released, dude. Because you want to be on the top of the hierarchy as possible so you could procreate. That's what it is. That's what it is being a guy. I guess. I don't know. My father wasn't there, so I'm trying to figure it out on the internet. And this journey has led me to no fap, but I kind of knew it as a kid. Like in high school, I wouldn't jerk off before exams, and that's how I became an A student, dude. I'm not kidding you. You know all these people all these C students who are like, dude, I studied for the whole week and I still got a C. It's because you jerked off, dude. It's because you jerked off. The information was there, but you didn't care to use it, dude. Because you jerked off and you were too chill. That's what I believe. I don't know. I don't know if it works for women. I don't know how it works for women. But at least for guys, that's how it's worked for me. You know? Just having a bunch of swimmers, dude, just desperate to get out, like, makes me desperate to be more successful. That's what when my swimmers are desperate, I'm more desperate and I work harder on my goals, I guess. And I don't know if it's true. Again, it could be a total placebo. It could be a total placebo because I used to think, oh, like, having a bunch of swimmers increases my testosterone, right? And I guess that makes me more aggressive and more competitive. But the thing is that there's this fighter in the UFC, I don't know his name, that's jerking off 7 times a day to keep his testosterone levels high. So now I don't know how it works, dude. Now I don't know how it works. I don't know. Still better than fucking religion, though. Still, still better than believing in Jesus, not touching yourself. I don't know, but it's worked for me. Not jerking off has worked for me. You know, I'm not selling it, although I used to sell it. I always tell everyone, try it for a week, or maybe not jerk off before important events. That's what I do, you know, and it works for me. And then when I found like No Fap forums, I'm like, hey, look, it validated a thought that I used to have as a kid. So I don't know. But that's the reason why I was an A student. And look at me now, you know, alone in my room. It's like 2:30 a.m. just screaming, just ranting. Caffeinated as fuck. Way too caffeinated. Way too caffeinated for 2:30 in the morning. Talking about not jerking off in his mom's house. So much for being an A student, huh? Oh, man. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I just not jerking off, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it disciplines me, you know? And it helps me push myself a little bit more. Again, it may be a placebo. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it being a little lie, dude. Like, being a little bit down. Like, if you're too logical, you're just miserable. You're just... We all need a goofy belief to get through this weird, painful thing and confusing experience called being human. You know? I believe. You know, men have no fap. Women have astrology. That's just how it works. That's what atheists do, man. When we don't want to believe in the classical, boring, thou religion, you know, we go to astrology or no fap. That's how my generation is dealing with, you know, existentialism and wanting to become a better person. Oh, God. Oh, I have to look for an inspirational quote. Apparently, my balls aren't filled enough to prepare myself to the point where I have an inspirational quote ready, and this is a one take, and I don't have to edit an awkward moment of silence out of the podcast to upload it. Give me a second. But anyways, I have a segment on this podcast where I say an inspirational quote. I love inspirational quotes. They really help me get through my week. And the inspirational quote of the week is... Okay, by the way, let me give you a little context here. Because since I talked about No Fap, I wanted to see if there was like a No Fap quote, like someone in the higher ranks of No Fap, you know? Like the fucking Grand Wizard of Non-Fap. Like someone that hasn't fucking jerked off in 9 years or something. Like he has like a quote. He's like a shaman now. He fucking dresses in like light cloths. Has some quote about not jerking off. But no, there isn't anything. But I did look up inspirational quote non-fap. There was a forum and people were like posting weird quotes. And this is a great one for you guys. All the haters are on the top deck of the Titanic, and we are the fucking iceberg. Who was the fucking... Let me look for the username of the guy. The username is grow_out_of_it. Fapstronaut. In forum/nofap.com. That's the guy. This is the guru. Let me say it one more time. All the haters are on the top deck of the Titanic. And we are the fucking iceberg. And this is a great quote. This is a testosterone-fueled quote. This guy's balls is obviously just filled with swimmers, dude. That local swimming pool is packed and dirty. This is a great quote, but this is exactly how school shooters think. Anyways, thank you very much, anyone, for listening or watching. I really appreciate it, man. If you're not following the podcast on social media, hey, follow it on Instagram and on Facebook. All that info's on the episode notes. And I have a personal page on Instagram and on Facebook. I do my own shit, dude. I'm doing original content. You should check that out. It's a lot of fun. I put a lot of time into it. You know, George _Blaha. And if you listened or watched this whole thing, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Like, at least someone's watching it. I love doing these, and I really hope that someone just likes watching it as much as I love like doing it. So thank you very much. And if you really enjoyed, hey, share it with a friend. It helps out. But anyways, I'll keep you motherfuckers posted. Peace the fuck out.